Hey guys, it's Adrian, Avena, FLW Tour Pro, here to give you the tip of the month. Currently, we just got off of Lake Champlain, and something that really stuck out in my mind. I was kind of trying to figure out what I wanted to show you guys, or maybe a lot of guys that already do know this, maybe just force it upon you. We were fishing around a lot of grass, and when it comes to spinning rods, whether you're throwing a moving bait or whether you're really throwing a finesse presentation, I like throwing braid. I know a lot of guys don't like doing that because maybe they don't like having a leader, they think the fish are line shy. But there on Lake Champlain we had some pretty clear water, and then we also had a day that was pretty stained. But I always threw braid. I threw, this is 25-pound Power Pro, and this is, color, like I said, color for this doesn't matter. And for my fluorocarbon leader, I'm just gonna go through how I tie this knot. The fluorocarbon leader, I throw this Sunline. The Sunline fluorocarbon, for me, has been very good to me. I feel it's by far one of the best out in the market. And there, I'm using 16-pound. You kind of want to have similar line diameters. Braid is going to be a lot thinner. Like 30-pound braid or 25-pound braid is going to be a lot thinner than 25 or 30-pound fluorocarbon. That's why I have a 25-pound here and I have 16-pound there. This way the diameter is a little bit closer. And the leader size is all upon the person. I know some guys use as much as 15 foot, other guys use as much as only 10 or 12 inches. But I just like, grabbing 5 or 6 feet. Then here I just have some cutters. And I know this is going to be hard for you guys to see, but I have my fluorocarbon line, then I have my main line. And all I want to do is I want to grab these two, have them there together, and I want to double them over. Then I want to pinch the middle. You want to make sure you have a lot of slack, and the slack allows you to have a little room for error. So basically, it's just like this. I have main line over here, fluorocarbon leader over there, and the lines are just doubled, as you can see. Now all you want to do is you want to do just a loop, just like that. So basically all I'm doing is I have these two lines, just like that, and I just make a loop. And then with your leader side of the line, you want to wrap 3 times over the loop. 1, 2, 3. And then from there, you want to pull it all out. As you can see, the braid's going to be a lot smaller than the main leader. And then that, you just want to lubricate that. You can either just put a little saliva on that. You want to pull that nice and tight. So make sure you pull it. And as you can see, that right there is your knot. The reason why I like this, I used to use a double uni. But this knot here is a lot more compact. As you can see, it's small. It's a real small knot. So when you go through the guides, it doesn't hang up. And on your casting, you don't feel that loud like thunk, coming out of your rod tip. And then you can cut it real close. You can cut as close as you want. A lot of guys, they might put a little dab of super glue on it. But I don't. I just I cut it. I leave about like 1/8 of an inch on each side off the fluorocarbon and the braid. And that's pretty much the knot. And there I'm throwing a Senko on that. So here I have a 4.0 Gamakatsu. This is the weedless hook. Some guys might Texas rig. I like to throw a wacky hook a lot more. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you how to tie that knot again, because I know from experience trying to watch YouTube videos on how to tie a knot, it gets a little tricky and I end up watching it about 20 or 30 times. So here again I have the main line. This is a 25-pound Power Pro. Then I have my 16-pound Sunline. I double the line and make sure you have a lot of slack on both sides. So see how you can have the XX slack, and then you just double it, make that loop. You have it like so. I'm going to just do it one more time for you. You just double it. And you have your leader side of the line, so as a small piece of braid and the main piece of fluorocarbon, you double it 3 times. You wrap it around. 1, 2, 3. And then you just pull these. You don't do anything with your left hand, and you just pull the ones out, and that's it. And as you can see, you're going to have a loop, just like so. You're going to put a little lubrication on it. You're going to pull it tight. And you can just see how compact that knot is. And I mean, I tested that. I've caught on Champlain. I had a couple 4-pounders, but I had numerous big fish in practice. And that knot right there won't break. It won't fail on you. So next time you're out there around grass, just try this knot. And I really feel like your hookups are going to be a lot better because of sensitivity, and you're going to be able to cut that grass, and you're going to be able to get those fish to the boat. So until next month, I'll give you guys another tip. So long.